Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you are new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any of our incredible content. SwiftUI taxi driver apps inside. Today we need to write down here the global API callings, REST API callings, post methods we need to create here, how can develop and to use how can use. Need to first of all the go inside the common UI and to write down here the one files we need to create here the new files and to select this here the Swift UI and to write down here file names is the service calls. Like these files creates and also another files need to create here the globs files need to develop here and to write down here the all constants value and same as we need to use here the using here uh, response key we need to write down here to write down here the globs files write down the globs write down files like this sets here. Now need to create the UI and to structures and here the no need us need structures now. Same as we need to write down here the space first, but we need to write down first also related information. Write down here the statics variables lets and to give this here the names app names we need to define here equal to need to write down here the taxi driver. Then after static let's and give this here the base URL for the service calls down here all this yes like this write down here the base URL. Also need to write down shirts or URL but here all this here base URL. Like the sets here the configurations are the configure and need to some writes here the common structures need to all these years and down another structures need to develop this here structure and now need to define here some property static at status equal to status. Then after static at write down here message equal message. Then after static at payload like this common key are the creating here and also need to find here so for this after stick at and to under that this years and give this years and then after so need to create here the utility class we need to develop this years write down here the class and to kill and to that you reset data any, and after that here's data down here's. Now need to get as a value that here string. Now need to here this function any. Now need to call the deep standards value of the key value as need to, then after class and this here the string and boolean. Now need to this here write down all. And last one common functions need to write down functions. Need to return objects into e since is here, and now need to call this here thing inside the service call the person to define here the class is here. So remove this line. Now need to define here the class methods with parameter. Then after need to pass this path string. Then after is token and to get here. First need to set here the need to success blocks need to write down here success. And write down save. Then after need to again down here's what these functions. First of all, need to write down here the view. UI here 4. That we need to write down here parameters. Here these functions. Let's need to write down here. Now need to get here first all key as like this. Need to get there. I is or like this. That's here configure. Now now need to check this here's okay and string and call this here parts net calling C data and others and call this here string and to write down here percent at the rate percent the rate. And after we need to pass this here first parameters is I equal to 0, then set this blank. Otherwise need to get the end value. Configure this here. Ticket key need to pass this here. Then after need to passing this here the what yes with this occurrence protocols need to call this here the plus signs percent like this sets here and to date like this need to address signs need to these functions are callings and need to set otherwise copy this here this like this data options. Not string, then we need to configure here the dollar. Key argument. Like this, we need here data. Like this, we need and we need all these years and all else parts inside. We need I plus we need to one. Now we need to write down here the request is equal to URL request pass as a string and to pass this path experimentary science dots. We need to call this here. That here the interval like this sets here. Now we need to set this here. Now we need to write down the request dot value and to write down application. It to depends here the methods of calling this post methods. Write down here this and to form URL and code content. Like this sections. Now need to check this here this token and all these here. Now check what add value and to pass this to pass here tokens. Need this here. Okay. Now need to set here blank because need to not save any place either here the tokens. That's why now need to pass here blank. After need to configure ends of the tokens API. Now need to set here the request types. We need to set this here the methods. We need to call this here as post. Need to set this here the and after dot call this here the request board and to write down here parameter data as we need to pass this data like this callings here. Now need to let that and to create here tags for the API callings. Write down here first of all need to write down here the URL sessions tags. We need to create here URL session. Dots need to shares and to call this tags also with the completions and to with the request and to here first of all need to pass this here the data and after the response and after need to error like this need to getting here And let's first of all check if let error equal to error, then we to return this here the dispatch queue, and to write down here and dot since going to write down blocks and errors. Else parts need to call this here parts executions here. If we need to get data, if let data is data, then to call this here else parts need calling here like, and now need to do and to let's run dictionary equal to call this here the try series object, and to pass this the data, and to write down need to this here the with mutable containers as I need to pass this here, then it's dictionary like this. We need to call this here the methods at this. Now we need to debug print this here, and to pass this response we need to here we are displaying dispatch queue block. Set this like this. We need to and draw write down here methods need to pass this here like this. We need to calling here parts. Now parts need here now need cells and over brackets, and to write down monitor parts. Yeah, part got, Like this, we need to create here the global post methods, need to calling this here and to call it like this method. And next video we need to calling these methods inside the login. After the mobile number authentications are success, then to call this here the logins methods, need to call this here inside the apps. Login user data, need to set the save preference. Explain in details in tomorrow. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I'll help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.